I'm Marion. I'm a storyteller and I really want to go on a story adventure. So I'm really glad you've come. Would you come with me? Good. Oh, but I'm in a bit of a mess. Before we go, I'd better tidy up the shoes. Could you help me? I'm not even sure who they belong to. Could this be a grown-up's shoe? Child's shoe? What do you think? A baby shoe. This baby'd look very odd with just one shoe. Two shoes. Baby shoes. Do you think this one's a baby shoe? Would it fit you? Child shoe. Let's find the pair to it. There we go. Child shoes. I know who this shoe belongs to. It's mine. Storyteller shoe. Storyteller shoes. That means there's only one pair left. Who do you think this belongs to? Could it be a giant? Giant shoes. I know a rhyme about that. Maybe you could join in. It goes like this. Baby shoes, child shoes, storyteller shoes, giant shoes. Shall we do it again? Baby shoes, child shoes, storyteller shoes, giant shoes. I wonder if you sort out shoes and put them in pairs. There are some big shoes and some small shoes in our story today. There were once 3 sisters. Big sister, middle sister, and the smallest and the youngest. Her name was Molly Whuppie, and she wasn't afraid of anything. But a strange thing happened to these sisters. They kept growing. I wonder if any of you are growing. And one day they were big enough to go on adventures. Let's go and find bigger houses to live in, they said. And they set out walking along the river. Can you see the river on my story mat? Until they came to the bridge of one hair. Now feel one hair on your head. Do you think the bridge of one hair will be wide or thin? If you said thin, you're right. This is what I'm using to be the bridge of one hair. They went past the bridge of one hair until they came to the big rocks. They had to climb over the big rocks, under the tall log, until they came to the forest. All day they walked in and out of the trees in the forest till it was getting dark. They saw a light in the distance. Maybe it's somewhere we can stay the night. But when they got there, they found it was a big castle. This is what I'm using for the big castle. I wonder who lives there, said Big Sister. Maybe it's a monster or a dragon, said Middle Sister. But Molly Whuppie, who wasn't afraid of anything, she said, There's only one way to find out. And she knocked at the door. They heard big footsteps. The door opened, and there were some big shoes and big legs and a big body and big arms and a big head. It was a giant. He was saying what giants say. You can join in. Fee, fi, fo, fum, a yummy girl for my hungry tum. I'm scared, said Big Sister. Run away, said Middle Sister. But Molly Wuppie said, Excuse me, we're very hungry and tired. Can we come in and have something to eat? And the giant was so surprised he said, Oh, all right then. And he sat them down by the fire and gave them a bowl of giant stew. And when they'd finished their giant stew, the giant took down his treasure box from the shelf. This is my treasure box. But we're going to stop the story there, because now there's something I want you to do, an adventure. I'd like you to see if you can find somewhere in your house a box, any box, that you can use as a treasure box. And 3 things, can be anything, as long as it fits in the box, that can be treasure. And then, next time I see you, we'll play a treasure box game. Thank you for listening. Bye.